Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Encased, a sci-fi post-apocalyptic RPG. You know, we did a full playthrough. We did cover an early access, then I did a full playthrough at the release. And now we're doing a no intelligence, low intelligence, pacifist run. Gonna try to use contraptions as well. I might even try to avoid fighting altogether if we can. So far, we've actually managed to not fight at all. But this is after event in Nashville, and there's also been a content update where we can actually use cars before we get the big transport vehicles, so we'll see how that goes. Oh, but good old Aaron.
There's no doubt. The funny, scruffy old man standing before you is Aaron Melville, the old man from the gas station. He also recognizes you. A smile wrinkles his already wrinkled face.
Ah, it's you. Long time no see, sweetheart.
Melville examines you closely.
Safe and sound, I see. How'd you pull that off? No one survived where you were heading. The only worst place is the center of the dome, where the spire... Well, you know.
The old man points vaguely upwards with his crooked finger.
You're aware, aren't you? The spire is fallen. Now the road's closed. As if folks would want to come here anyway. And here we stay like crabs in a barrel.
He thumps his timber leg on the ground, driving the mist away.
Don't think that I'm complaining. My business is on a roll. They come and they go.
Melville's face seems to petrify. He speaks slowly, but flounders anyway.
The gas station can be crowded nowadays. Everybody needs my gas station. Oh, folks went crazy, I tell you. Fighting over nothing.
The old man woefully shakes his head.
I'm actually generally impressed by, like, a lot of this, the low intelligence dialogue. It's mostly all new lines for a lot of this stuff.
Clara is surrounded with white light and mist, her hands clasped in prayer. She reminds you of an angel statue from some reformist church. Seeing you, her expression changes. She crosses herself, mumbling under her breath. She looks at you with bewilderment and disgust.
I was having lunch, and then you appeared. Out of nowhere.
She nervously touches the cross hanging from her neck. She steps towards you and kneels.
I must repent.
Clara's voice trembles.
When Maelstrom broke, I didn't try to save anyone. I just got in the truck and drove away. I'm a terrible sinner. I know. I hope you're in heaven.
She raises a face distorted with suffering. Clara sighs wearily.
Well, heaven is a place where...
Her voice suddenly becomes deep and thick. She drawls as if her words were being played from a corrupted tape. Clara's face alters subtly, as if it had turned to stone.
Abbott is very kind to me, but his faith is nothing I could get used to.
She says in a dull voice.
Oh, Tim the Orange in Nashville? Yeah, I never did have voice dialogue for him. I'm gonna perform the dance to Little Swans. And he's gone. Oh, good old Ronald Steele.
Glad to meet you.
You're dead. Yeah, not everybody on this part gets voice acting, sadly. Oh, so he's in a... Ronald Steele's in a coma right now as well.
A dazzling flash, like an explosion from a science fiction film, sweeps far below. The lights, frozen in the desert, start to move, and a cloudy funnel begins to slowly trail after them. The funnel spreads out under your feet.
I'm gonna clap my hands and laugh. Yes.
You laugh. Your laughter echoes long and loud over the endless, mist-covered white field. Flickering waves of light float northward, driven by a blowing maelstrom. Not just a maelstrom, the maelstrom. Its shadow covers the west and south of the dome, as if it had blown out the fires scattered across the desert.
Oh, we got a couple more people now. I never said this is on the toughest difficulty as well. I think it'll be a good challenge. Oh, Kingsley.
The gray-haired man that used to give you tasks, speaking from the large screen, is standing in the mist, squinting.
You're like, Grandpa.
De Silver looks over as if he recognizes you, albeit with great difficulty.
No, it can't be. Is that you?
Kingsley offers you his hand, but it passes straight through you. The old man examines his hand.
Well, I should have expected that. I don't know whether you're alive or dead, but I still feel guilty for sending you on that mission. Wrong time, wrong place. The heart of the strangest disaster in human history. Though I suppose even one with adult intelligence would have failed. If you're not just a hallucination, if you can hear me, I want you to know that humanity still survives under the dome. Possibly thanks to you.
Kingsley spreads his hands and smiles weakly. The mist around him becomes thicker. In the next moment, the old man vanishes in the white.
The scientist
haughty instructor
we admit
from
in the
Concord
beginning of
with
training.
a funny name, Van Olden, towers above the heavy fog, looking proud and serious. Maybe he's lacking a bit of science. Van Olden startles and looks you over, clearly displeased.
Oh, no. Why do you, of all people, have to be mixed up with the wonderful thought form phenomena?
He moves to stroke your clothing, hands, and hair. Finding you insubstantial, he snorts and takes a couple of steps back.
Very curious. You look more solid than the pink mist, which is hardly possible since the pink mist itself produces the reality projections.
Science?
The white quietly exhales his annoyance through his clenched teeth, but forces himself to nod in reply.
Yes, I knew you would say something like that, but I actually agree with you. Science. You have, of course, desecrated the term with your imbecilic outcries, but it will indeed be science that explains what all this actually represents. The Emulator Project, where I, by the way, hold one of the leading positions, will help us deal with the Nashville Megla anomaly and eventually explain things like what we're witnessing right now.
He reaches out with his finger, and his hand passes through you as if you were a ghost.
Ironically, you may end up helping the very same science you love to make sport of.
Van Olden.
Yes, let's keep on moving on.
After getting accustomed to the white haze, you stride carelessly through it. The air smells like a purple lamp from a medical office, and different pictures appear on slowly floating white scraps, like on a cinema screen. Maybe you're in a giant movie theater, and the white smoke is still cotton candy, just unsweetened. Cinema, cotton candy. Now it all makes sense. Plucking pieces of tasteless fog to put in your mouth, you start to walk, looking through the pictures as you go. There's everything here. A hall full of carpets, burgundy flags, some mercenaries, a castle on a rock, people in servo armor marching in formation, and a woman with a strange yellow eye. And somewhere in the distance you can see the slums, above the roofs of which a white concrete building rises slightly. You fail to get a good look at the last picture. The mist starts to dissolve, and with it, the delusions fade one by one.
Oh, and now we have a whole bunch of people.
A wizened old man, long and lean as a scarecrow, leans over to examine you with the curiosity of a vulture. His long, yellow-white robes fall down in waves and rustle quietly. His stony black eyes resemble those of a blind man, but their gaze is fixed on you.
Such remarkable technology.
He says in a low, well-modulated voice. This voice seems to belong to some other person. He smiles, a warm and kindly expression, wildly at odds with the menace in his eyes.
Name your price, and I'll buy your design. But be reasonable. Take time with your answer. Think it through.
With the smile still fixed on his face, he steps back into the mist, never taking his eyes off you.
Okay, Kimiko Nakamura.
You hear heels clicking. A dark figure appears out of the mist before you. It's a woman. You've never met her, but you feel as though you've seen her face 1,000 times. You even know the sound of her voice, although you have no idea where you could have heard it. She looks at you with surprise. Then she frowns pensively and steps closer. She stands so close you can see multicolored reflections in her bionic eye. After poking you to confirm your ethereal nature, she waves her hand left to right. Obviously, she's hoping to disperse you like mist. Naturally, she fails. The woman chuckles discontentedly and leaves. The clicking of her heels fades quickly away.
Right, Zemeckis.
The
Can't really
fuzzy
do like
mist, as if
Zemeckis.
whisked with a mixer, looks like slowly dissolving clouds. A short, chubby little man in a camouflage cap and army shirt steps fussily out of the white. He clasps his hands behind his back and stops a few steps away, scanning you with his gaze. Vivid interest flashes in his eyes. He clears his throat.
I'm out of jokes about death. Or about Mr. Christ. I'm out of jokes about hallucinations. Although hallucinations under the dome aren't any joke, but an everyday reality.
The man circles you. His glance bounces from your face to your uniform to your shoes and back.
But you are something else. So, let's see. A pre-war haircut, old-time uniform, clean and pressed. Shoes aren't worn out, just got them.
He recites with enthusiasm. He frees his plump palm and carefully touches you with one finger.
You are ethereal, but light-tight. You respond to my movements. You are not using an image that's familiar to me. You don't look like anyone I know. And your badge says...
He raises himself on tiptoes and fixes his eyes upon your badge.
The name. Of course. Of course. The name.
He flings his arms about and leaves without even saying goodbye. The mist seems to slam shut behind his back, like a pair of wing doors closing.
Right, the Reisners now.
The fluctuant white slowly settles. A man and a woman stand before you. The woman rolls her eyes discontentedly.
Are you serious? Tuesday, I tell you. Wednesday, I tell you. Thursday. How come I always repeat the same thing? I can't sleep without my pills. You're the man. You're responsible for me. The nightstand. The top drawer. There they are. Oh, my pills. Just say pills before we go to sleep. Is that so difficult, Johan?
She pushes him lightly on the shoulder. The man nods automatically, lost in thought. The woman clasps her hands in front of her chest. She's boiling with frustration.
I can't depend on you, can I? I haven't been able to relax in years because I have to control the situation for both of us. Johan! Hello! My pills! P-I-L-L-S!
Her shouts break through the man's pondering. He comes to his senses and stares at you in surprise. Then he turns to face his companion.
Olivia, don't shout. Make a habit of putting your pills on your pillow. Anyway, this isn't about the pills.
Olivia falters and points her finger at you.
And what is this? Or who is this? Mind telling me, without the never-ending riddles, Johan. Just tell me.
Johan gives you an appraising look.
Is it Maelstrom? Hobbit's trying out a new device? I don't know, darling. Now, be so kind to take these goddamn pills since you remembered. And if you must yell to it quietly, I have a migraine.
The woman flings her arms up fiercely and walks away into the mist. Johan lets her go ahead, then follows.
Alright, probably my favorite character in the entire game. Victoria Legrand.
An unfamiliar woman steps out of the mist and looks at you with the wandering eyes of a mad person. She's wearing a tall, crudely made tin crown painted with gold powder enamel. She smiles, although on her, this expression is more like an evil grin. She begins to prowl around you in a circle, wary eyes locked on your face. While circling around you, she steps into the mist and stops in place, a vague, distant silhouette.
Oh, and she's gone. Oh, Samal Singh
The
as
mist
well.
fades away. You see a short, dark-skinned man with a grim face. He's wearing a brightly colored turban. You take a step towards him, and he strides forward as if to block your way.
The ends justify the means, don't they? Have your scientists nothing better to do, Kimiko?
He asks, looking upward. The stranger raises his hand, forcing you to stop. He looks up again.
We have to be like the Soviet Union and Germany in the late 1930s. Mutual favors, mutual limits, parity. We've always worked on such terms.
As he finishes speaking, his lips stop. The man in the turban keeps standing there, a lean figure looking angrily upward.
And he's gone. I think we wandered around for a while, and I think it does. Maybe we'll head up here then. Maybe try to go down this way? I don't see anybody else, so... Oh, that's jarring. It's usually somewhere in here, but... The Mill Maelstrom? No, it's... Just wonder... Weird. After that, I think it just kind of stops. Oh, there we go. I want to get off this ride. Okay, back in reality. Alright, so let's go into our... Real quick. I'm a little still underweight as well. Remember, no weapons of any kind. Got a couple contraptions. I don't do too bad. Doing a lot of hand-to-hand combat just because I can use that fatigue skill. I can knock somebody out without hurting them. Okay, one to Wanker. Let's get going. So we're in the cave in Nashville after the events. Everything's kind of broken and caved in now. I didn't even take the silver shell anyway, because you can't take it out of here, actually, so it's kind of a bit sad. Alright, let's get out. We're interested to see how this car thing might actually work. We are actually Blue Wings, so we do have some mechanical skill.
You peek out of the cave. It's dark outside. So dark that you, giving out a scared hiccup, hide back under the stone ark. After getting a little used to the surrounding blackness, you gently look out. Blue firefly lights are floating in the thick darkness. The dry, chilly air smells of cooling sand. When you look closer, you notice a tall, white structure nearby. The screen on your Kairos blinks. The system reports an error while trying to update the built-in atlas. When the maps reload, the icons are gone. Only a single marker indicating your location remains. Well, you're still near Nashville, at least judging by the coordinates.
Okay, so... yeah, back around Nashville. Oh, alright. Ooh, trash cans. Getting a little excited. Alright. And no traps, okay. Dirt, don't really need any dirt. Got some plastics also. Whoop. Like we got a couple. We're going non-violent, so let's not try to get in any trouble. More spare parts. Be okay. Oh, we gotta remember to scan you.
Prohibited. Employee currently deployed to the danger zone must leave.
Okay, so this happened from Nashville. Yeah, his head pretty much just... Ricardo exploded.
Encouraged to seek asylum. The city is far enough from...
Okay, so Ricardo, letter from that. Okay, we'll take that and then we can read that. I think that's a different letter. Okay, a couple hours next world, and that's a general class alert. Yeah, it's from Henrietta. She's going to be at the emulator project.
Don't panic. Our scientists and security specialists are closely monitoring the Maelstrom phenomenon.
Say hello to friends and family. Okay, couple dead. Can I call the police? Okay, we'll be able to get that. Can I hit the radio? For a song? Okay, just a repeat of that as well. Okay, so car obviously broken. Could maybe stealth a little bit, but let's... yeah, our weight limit right now is currently kind of high. We're actually not too far from the parking lot, but the neutral zone is really quite a bit closer.
You walk through the desert and suddenly pass out, falling face down into sand. When you come to your senses, after eating quite the amount of sand, you raise your head that is filled with a strange hum. The space around you is again washed away with waves of fog, but it's different this time. The smooth white haze conceals all unnecessary things, highlighting only the important. There is a shimmering column of blue light to the northeast. It shoots up through the clouds like a beam of a huge lighthouse directed to the sky. Also, you have a hell of a headache, as if someone was hitting it with a cast iron pan. Even the tasty sand doesn't make it better.
I'm gonna eat a bit more sand.
You are a Cronus employee, so nothing can stop you. After eating some sand to boost your mood, you continue your journey, overcoming the pain with determination. The headache and hum soon pass. All that remains is a slowly dissipating fog and the blue glow fading away in the distance. You've seen this fading glow before, but from a different angle. The explosion that flashed through the clouds pushed apart by Maelstrom. This strange beam of light is what remains. It must mean something. Maybe there to the northeast is where your path now lies.
Okay, so now, yeah, slums up in the northeast, but let's... probably safe because we have to load some inventory anyway. Let's sneak past. Alright, so back in the neutral zone, picnic neutral zone, which we visited before the events of the Maelstrom. Let's get up some inventory, get stock of the situation at hand, too. Okay, probably just not stealthy.
Greetings. I hope to see
Okay,
you
he
again
doesn't want to
soon.
wake up. Alright, that's fair. Ooh, trash can. Alright, more parts. Alright, hi, lady.
A girl in blue wing uniform is standing on the gas station's porch, leaning on a handrail, cradling a metal mug of some hot drink. She waves to you.
Hey, can I help you? I haven't seen you before.
The girl grins meaningfully.
Oh yeah, and you must be one of his weird friends. That was my grandpa, all right. He was always attracted to all sorts of oddballs.
Yeah, what do you got? Food you got?
Audrey looks at you coldly as she deliberately sets the mug aside.
We only feed our folks. We don't help strangers, we stay out of politics, and we disapprove of banditry, gambling, and prostitution. Stay out of my way, and don't get into fights, and we'll get along just fine.
Audrey squints at you with one eye, utterly bewildered.
Do you need gasoline? Food? Lodging? A rag to wipe off that drool? Whatever it is that you want, just ask. I solve all the problems around here. That's the way it is.
Melville quacks.
This is the best offer to trade I've ever heard. Well, look.
Alright, so money, money, money. Alright, got quite a bit of stuff. You've got 750. Upload. I guess we could throw that. I feel like I'm not gonna need that. Only 18, but we gotta get rid of some weight anyway. Oh no, would you like some drugs? Got quite a bit of drugs. Save bullets for companions if I need it. Though I am tempted to try to go without murdering anything if we can, but... Mercury, there you go. I actually went through the entire game without ever really... There's only one time that I actually ever used any Rad Force. I could probably sell that. Making a decent amount. Don't think I'm really gonna need that. We don't run into anybody. We need that anytime soon. I think we're okay. 350. Do I really need anything? No, I think I'll just take the money. Oh, no, we'll take a rope though. Okay. Money, thank you kindly.
Audrey is watching you closely, sipping from her mug.
You...
Audrey graces you with a long, pensive look.
Well, if you're bored, I can send some work your way. We've got a problem with cockroaches in the swamp nearby. There are just too many of them. If you're willing to deal with it for me, I'll give you the coordinates.
She pulls out a kairos.
Well, that is technically, I think, killing, so I think I'm gonna have to avoid that. I'll think about
The
it.
blue chuckles sarcastically.
Yes, I didn't take your incredible thinking skills into consideration for some reason.
Alright, yeah, that one I just want to try to avoid just killing, at least so we got somebody else to kill with. Okay, stuff. A lot of looting around here, too. I'll take it. Nothing in there.
Hello.
Can I use my points? Last time we were kind of too stupid to use them. Oh, and actually now we can. Yeah, there was a little bit of a bug. If it clicked fast enough, I could actually just keep getting stuff, so that it's kind of nice to get that. But yeah, we got a bunch of med kits. Not a bad idea. Get that as well. Weapon display case. Okay, I'm not saying no. I do like shiny things. She does like... Well, Von de Wanker does like shiny things. Okay, just... Anybody said I'm just too stupid to figure it. I just didn't know what I was doing. That's our excuse. Oh, I'm just not good enough, actually. Oh, okay. Fair enough. I need to work on my... Okay, that is your thing. I can't go down there. Alright. Fair enough. I didn't know you owned the downstairs. Where she keeps the bodies, I think. The Rochelle storage. Generator. The water, but that's again, that's... I'm pretty sure we're going to have to kill because the Necroids are down there. Alright, so I might have to avoid that a little bit until we can get some companions. Well, I might going to have to force the moving ahead here. Oh, hey, we got a trader here as well.
Salutations.
Yes.
It was nice chatting.
You do have a ton of money. I don't really... I don't have a really ton of stuff I do want to sell. The relic shards, those are kind of more rare, only for 200. I'm actually going to hold on to those. There are some upgrades you need later. Yeah, let's just go with that. I'm not going to... You don't have anything I need. Yeah, just... Tootaloo for now. To back up. Paris will have a quest for us as well.
Oh, hello there.
This one we can do without killing, pretty much. Oh, this one's kind of interesting because it doesn't use our dialogue. It basically just wants to find her brother. It's going to be a rather involved quest.
It was
Oh,
nice.
okay, so yeah, they didn't rewrite that one. You see Melville again? Yeah, why did you cut off your leg? I'm also afraid of the elders. I could return your leg to you at some point. Yeah, we could do that. We'll just barter. You've got... I mean, I've got food. We've got water. I think we're okay. Don't get sick, old boy. Okay. Nobody else here, so I think it might be time to get on and maybe get ourselves a companion. How are our stats doing otherwise? A little tired. Nothing horrible. Dead animals. I guess we could learn to cook that. That'd be delicious. Alright, so let's get out of here. So let's just keep on. Getting a little tired. Campfire. Well, let's approach it. They could have candy. Do we have any energon right now? We probably do. They handed out like candy in this game almost. No, but actually I don't see any right now. Okay. A little thirsty and hungry as well. I got a little water. We could. Why don't we eat some canned beans? We could cook those up and get some XP for that. I guess salmon fish next. And give me a little bit of water as well. I did have some heated ham. That's fine. It'll stay heated. There's a campfire. And we got some dead bodies. Okay, we good. I can do some cooking. I want to boil the eggs. We can save that for something else. Oh, did I? Oh, I used that. Oh, no. I used my water. Craft the beans. Alright. A little bit XP. Can scan these skeletons, actually. Arthur Jansen. Massive stroke. Drugs. Okay. I'm gonna guess drugs. Drugs, okay. A little more loot. I can also guess, I do remember this one, yeah, drugs. Loot you as well. Oh, you've got drugs on you. If there's anything else here. Oh wait, there's a large container though. Duct tape. Some air pellets. Could get a little bit of sleep though. I know it's next to a dead guy. Maybe go till noon. Let's get a little bit of sleep in. And we also get XP. I always found weird, but alright. Hey, potato. Oh yeah, we're doing okay. Let's head out. A little bit of a random encounter. Oh, we'll make our way to Junktown.
The hum in your head that has accompanied you from the moment you left Nashville, that went almost silent, returns again. Barely able to stay on your feet, you look around. The road took you to a strange slum of rusty iron roofs. Above them, you can clearly see a faintly glowing column of blue light, just like in the first vision that visited you shortly after you awoke. Somewhere in these slums is the unknown, but apparently important goal of your journey.
Okay, alright, Junktown.
Come on in. The city's already under quarantine. Salutations.
You must be a ninja. Okay, that should be really good. I've got a runaway fop here. The face is a bit dumb. Oh. I'll just touch his uniform. Make soup from a dog from a horse? Okay, that's... Wait. Nice chat. Well, thank you.
Some haggard, filthy woman in a white wing uniform rushes towards you. She clings to your arm with a death grip.
You are my last hope. Please.
I'm gonna also grab my hand to bulge my eyes.
The fear on her face gives way to perplexion, and then to a sly smile. She takes off her badge that says Katarzyna Beletskaya, Relic Registration Specialist, and puts it in her pocket. She leans towards your ear.
Want me to tell you a secret? I am a princess in exile. You will help me, right?
Yeah, I hit the jackpot.
The woman rolls her eyes.
Oh, whatever happened to dignity? A noble lady is in trouble and you only think of my family's treasures. Okay, all of my combons, all of my gold will be yours.
She curtsies and laughs for some reason, covering her mouth with her hand.
Thank you for your dignity. My kingdom is called, Magellan.
Katarzyna, that's
Yes.
pretty funny.
As soon as we get there, I will promote you to the Royal Guard.
What set of values, etc., etc. Okay, we got another. All right, Katarzyna as well. We're not gonna murder though. Max Hart's cryo laser. We're not gonna murder if we can avoid it. Dark guns. We'll just try to avoid combat a little bit if we can. I mean, it is okay if they kill, but I don't. There is... Oh, it's Yuki!
Wow, look what the wind blew in.
Like I said, this dialogue hasn't been changed if you have low intelligence either.
Come back again.
Okay. Now there's a couple things, but I guess I wouldn't imagine them to rewrote every single thing. Oh, and here's my buddy. My favorite guy. I don't know how this is gonna go. I'm gonna Wampo Presto. Yeah, he's okay. Not quite the connoisseur of male form. I'm gonna start filling them up if they don't leave the man. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that was too...
If you want to fight, go outside. This is a reputable establishment.
That's probably... I do remember that's right. That's copyrighted music that they never really took out. Hopefully not. Okay, so I can't murder anybody. You guys... I'm gonna say that's probably okay. I just cannot murder. And maybe I might start the, yeah, I'm gonna make one last attempt to even get out of this. Okay, that was kind of pointless. Alright. Okay, so we got 3. I got 3 lasers. I can't really hit you from here, I'm pretty sure. Non-firing line. Alright, let's... Is it a crime? I don't know, I'm not sure if that's a crime. Oh. Snap. I think that hit though. Alright, Crump. Dogpile style, I think. Gonna be 6. Okay, I could get a good hit in. Not enough action points. I have 3, but I really don't have 3. Are you really? You've got 3 though. There you go.
Code 3. An employee is down. Send backup.
This is not what you call battering inmates, soldier kid. A good old-fashioned fist fight.
Oh, he scared him? He's going in with fists. These 2 guys are going in with fists. I wonder if I just knock him out.
Tactical formation.
You could almost murder them, and I could knock him out, maybe. Okay, karate chop. Karate chop. Karate chop.
Code 3. An employee is down. Send backup.
It's gonna take a lot of karate chops, though. There's no attack of opportunity if they leave or anything. Oh, jeez, okay. Well, I can't kill, but Katarzyna didn't have a problem with it. I will try to spare people, but I can make no promises on her. Focus fire.
Guys from the Black Wing, much worse.
And then I'm out for that, so just, yeah, maybe just defense, just in case.
Give up now.
Fist fight. Oof. Knocked down. Oh, wow, okay. Going down a little bit. That's fair. Okay, I'm peaceful. Peaceful resistance. You know, why don't we try... Taser. Okay. Just go to sleep. Just... I can't really... I'm just gonna have to shoot you, unfortunately. I'm trying to be passive, though. This is fine. Can you also... Crump! We could be passive together. Any more points? Let's just save that. Just keep fatiguing him. I mean, he is kind of, let's just pass your turn. I'm gonna try to leave one of them alive. No, don't hit. No, that's a bad hit. Bad touch. Oh, he got back up, actually. Okay, we'll just get closer. And... not sure how you missed that, but...
They punched me harder in the boot camp.
you've been disabled. See? Passive. See, Crump? Passive 1. Alright, a weapons upgrade manual. And you've got... alright. And, oh, level up. And he's just sleeping. Totally not gonna get... Can I have to talk to Crump now, though?
Crump stands still as a stone, his wide chest rising slowly, eyes closed, face peaceful. He takes a slow, deep breath, then exhales sharply. Then he opens his eyes and smiles down at his bloody knuckles.
Good fight, huh? You'd better believe it. You seem to know your scrum. Yeah, that's the spirit.
Crump plays along, deflecting invisible blows and dancing around like a boxer. After a couple of minutes going wild, he grows serious again.
All right, stop fussing. You say you want me to come with you? Fine with me. Maybe karma brought us together or something. Okay, come on. Just tell that Katarzyna not to bother me. Lies a lot. Fusses around beside the point.
But alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's get the level up real quick here. Because I do really want to... yeah, really push the influence as well. So let's just... not that early. Alright. No perks for that, but alright, ladies and gentlemen, I think we'll leave it here. We just got into town. There's gonna be a whole big part coming up here, but got our companions now, and life's going pretty well. They have murdered, but I have not, so that's going well. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to hit that like button; it does help out a lot. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys next time.